In this video, I'm going to show you the reason why we're about to take a trade after the close of this very candle. That is, if it closed bullish and I receive that very signal, I'm going to give that very entry in this Telegram channel right here. You see, trade signal on USDJPY will be dropped very soon. I am patiently waiting for the confirmation. So once I get the confirmation and this very candle forming right now, if it closed bullish and close above what I am expecting, that is the price level I'm expecting, I'm going to give that very buy setup and the market will be expecting to move all the way to the upside, the very target or the description, and also how you can take this very methodology, and I'm going to show you on price action how it works out perfectly on price action so that you can implement the same methodology on any time frame and also on any pair. Stick with me and watch the video gradually all the way to the very end. In my immediate last video, I talked about the fact that the market will come back down into this very area. So this was our first point of interest right here. Our first point of interest is at this very area right here, and I was expecting the market to come back into this very point, exact same thing. So market should have the capability of moving upward. That is what I am expecting with significant bullish candle. Once I see that, I will deliver that signal for a buy all the way to the upside. And the second point of interest is right at this very point, which is also very important because the market can from here come back into this very area before the final move all the way to the upside, which is a possibility as well on this very price action. And like I said earlier, market is going to from either this very point right here move all the way to the upside, or market come back down and move all the way to the upside. So what I am doing right now is closely monitoring this very area right here. Once I receive that buy trigger, I will drop the signal right here on this very Telegram channel. So if you want to take this trade with us, we've been taking trade on USDJPY on this very channel, and we have not had a loss, not a single loss trade. And the trade have been in profit and one break even. So if you want to take that trade, which I'm going to drop very soon once I receive confirmation, join this channel right now. The link in the description of this very video and also in the pinned comment. It is a free channel. So this trade is going to go in this very formation, and like I said yesterday, if the market begin to move all the way from this very point, then our entry is going to be from here. Our stop loss obviously is going to be at this very point, and our take profit target is going to be around this very area of fair value gap. So a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio is what we are looking at, which is very, very simple and easy to get. And this is what you have to pay attention to as well as we wait for that very signal to come out before we will give that very setup. And then if the market come back down, because the possibility of market coming into this very area is there, I am still looking for the entry signal for the market to move all the way to the upside, because I believe market have capability of moving upward. And the trade setup is going to look like this, okay, because we're going to enter the trade around this very area, and obviously the stop loss should be below this very point, and our take profit target should still be in this very fair value gap area, which is very important. This is a gap that we cannot neglect on this very pair, which is the 4-hour chart USDJPY. Okay, this fair value gap right here is going to definitely make the market to react and come back down. So this is going to give us a 1 to 2 as well risk reward ratio, and this is what I am personally looking at right now on this price action. So pay attention to these guys to be in the right direction of the market. Not only that, for us to be in this very position, the market have to close and give me that entry signal with this very candle forming right now. This bullish candle forming right now must close bullish above certain price level, which is my expectation before I can trigger a buy position. Another thing here is, if you want to take trade like this, there is something very important that you can add to this very setup, which I'm going to show you works very well on this very price action. Look at it right here. You discover when the market was moving all the way to the upside, market moved from here all the way upward and then retrace significantly, move upward and then retrace significantly before this move that is about to come in right now. Now, one thing very important here is that if you use the Fibonacci retracement tool, it is discovered that this market have retraced about 70%. And exact same thing is what is going on right here, which means the market now have high capability of moving all the way to the upside. If you use the Fibonacci retracement tool and you draw from here to this very point right here, it is discovered that the market go below the 0.786 level of the Fibonacci at this very point right here. And once the market recover upward, the market begin to move all the way to the upside, which is a clear indication that the retracement have ended and the market is going to begin to move all the way to the upside. And that is why I also believe with other parameters that I've already checked with this strategy, the market from here have a high capacity of moving all the way to the upside as well. And this is what you need to pay attention to. Market move all the way from this very area as well, create a new high, and then retrace all the way to the downside. If you take the Fibonacci retracement tool as well and you bring it to this very point, okay, to this very area, it discovered that the market have retraced exactly 0.786 level. Look at it right here. Markets go below the 0.786 level a little bit, and right now market is recovering, but we need to see a significant bullish candle that close above the price I am expecting. Once I see that, then I'll be satisfied that the markets have capacity of moving all the way to the upside. Look at it here. Market from this very point right here, when this one occur, the candle was very significant, and then the market began to move all the way to the upside. Of course, the market did not just move all the way straight upward, but it moved upward, retrace, move upward, retrace, move up, retrace, and then move upward, then this very correction. So what I am expecting is for that very significant bullish candle to appear around this very area. Once I see that, that trade will be triggered for the market to move all the way to the upside. Of course, the reason why we set stop loss in the market is to ascertain the fact that if the market go in the wrong direction, that is the opposite direction of our prediction, we should be safe, and stop loss must be set in as much as we are waiting for this very setup to play out. After giving the signal, you must set your stop loss and risk what you can afford to lose, which is very, very important and the key rule of this very game. So this is what you have to pay attention to, especially when you consider trading USDJPY 4-hour chart after doing your top-down analysis from the 1-week chart to the 1-day chart and come back to the 4-hour chart to trigger the trade. And when you do this with the Fibonacci retracement tool and you discover that the market has already retraced about 70% or come into the 0.786 level of the Fibonacci or a little bit below it, then it means that the market have capability of moving in that direction of the trend. Because if you look at this very trend, market is still moving all the way to the upside, okay? So market is going to move upward, except we see the market go below this very area right here. Then we can say that structure have been broken, which is a key structure, and that the market is going to begin to move all the way to the downside. But for now, market have not broken any key structure. Now, one thing very important here is that a lot of person will be looking at this very level as structure break, okay? These are structure break as well, but they are not key levels, okay? They are not key structure break. A key structure on this very price action is right at this very area, right at this very area, right at this very area, right at this very area. These are where we see major swings in the market, so they are key to the market compared to these very areas. And that is what you should do to always be in the right direction of the market 80 to 90% of the time. Not all the time, because you can't be in the right direction of the market 100% of the time. And this is very, very important. So this is what you have to do right now to be in the right direction of the market 70, 80 to 90% of the time, especially when you are trading USDJPY 4-hour chart. When you use this strategy, it's going to help you gain confidence in your trade and be very sure that the market is going to move in that direction. So this is very important, guys. That trade signal, once I get the confirmation, I'm going to deliver it in this very Telegram channel. If you've not joined, join right now. Link in the description of this very video. So what I'm waiting for right now is for price to just move a little bit with a significant bullish candle in this very formation and cut across the price I am waiting for. Once I see a close above the price I am waiting for, I'm going to deliver this signal in that Telegram channel, and I am expecting market to move into this very area for profit collection. This is what you have to do to be in the right direction of the market on USDJPY. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification for more Forex videos like this one. Also check the channel for other Forex content. Join our Telegram channel, link in the description of this very video, and also in the pinned comment. Join right now. It is a free channel. And if you want to watch my other video on the channel, check this video out. It's going to help you greatly. And check this video out as well. It's going to help you too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.